Chapter 8. Suitcases. Analyze. 1. What's working? Examples. I have a standard travel wardrobe. Thin fabrics, basic pieces in black, white, and red. No matter how long my trip, I can always fit it into one roller bag and tote. I never check luggage, and I never worry about lost baggage. Nina P. I keep my toiletry bag pre-packed and store it with my suitcases. I don't mind spending the extra money on duplicate or travel-sized toiletries because it saves so much time and stress when packing. All I have to do is just drop it into my bag and go. Kristen S. 2. What's not working? Examples. When I go to a hotel, I don't want to unpack into the hotel dresser drawers, so I try to live out of my suitcase, but the minute I take one thing out, I lose all sense of order. I can't find my shoes or socks, the tie I know I packed. There's got to be a more efficient way. Jim K. I always pack too much. I hate schlepping, but then I always want to throw in lots of extra options. How do I know what I'll want to wear when I'm there? I end up using less than half of what I brought. Belinda K. 3. What items are most essential to you? Lana, a buyer, always likes to have a black cardigan and lounging clothes for the hotel when she travels. She also needs a packable tote for collecting promotional materials at conventions. Catherine, a meeting planner, refuses to sacrifice her exercise routine while she's on the road. She needs room in her suitcase for workout clothes, resistance bands, and a yoga mat. 4. Why do you want to get organized? To stay calm when preparing for trips so that traveling can actually be fun instead of stressful. I'm always worried about what I forgot to pack. To be able to travel light, with confidence, always certain that I have what I need. 5. What's causing the problems? Here are some common causes of clutter in suitcases. More stuff than storage space. How often have you packed 5 pairs of shoes for a weekend because you want to have 3 shoe options for Saturday night? Packed a full-sized bottle of shampoo when you only needed enough for 3 days. Lighten your load by visualizing where you are going, what you will actually have time to do, and what you will actually need. Inconvenient storage. When it comes to packing for a trip, the wrong suitcase can make staying organized especially challenging. For example, a duffel bag might have worked well when you were in college and didn't mind wearing wrinkled clothes, but now it's inconvenient. The one large compartment makes it difficult to keep clothes neat and see where any items are. Strategize. Strategizing for your suitcase is just like planning the layout of your living room or office. You need to think about the activity zones of your bag based on the various categories of tasks you do while on the run. Plan your zones. Suitcase. Some typical activity zones, related supplies, and storage units in your luggage might be: for activities, money, valuables, and documents zone. A storage unit for this could be a carry-on bag and contains supplies such as tickets for air, train, etc., itinerary, cash, credit or ATM cards, driver's license, passport, planner/key phone numbers, and jewelry. Under activities, you might have a clothing zone, storage unit for which might look like a main suitcase or inner compartments, and contains such supplies as business outfits, evening outfits, casual outfits, shoes, purses, sleepwear, undergarments, gym gear, and bathing suit. You might have a toiletries zone, storage unit for which you might have a toiletry bag. Supplies may include toothbrush, paste and floss, shampoo and conditioner, brush and gel, face care, moisturizer, razor, deodorant, extra contact lenses, makeup, Band-Aids, Neosporin, aspirin, sewing kit, stain remover, and wrinkle-free spray. Another activity you might have may be last-minute items. Have a zone for that in a carry-on bag for your storage, with supplies which may include fruit and snacks, a water bottle, cell phone and charger, prescription medicine, a receipt envelope, tissues, book or reading material, sunglasses or eyeglasses. Secrets of a professional organizer. Create your packing list while on the road. Packing lists take the anxiety out of getting ready for a trip and ensure you won't forget anything. The secret best time to create a packing list is while you are on a trip. That's right. It's while you are away that you realize how many shirts, pants, and pairs of socks you really needed, and how much of that reading material you actually got through. Create separate lists for different types of trips. For example, a 2-day business trip list, a long ski weekend, or a 1-week beach vacation. You can type your lists on the computer, but be sure to print and place one of each in your suitcase so they are delightfully handy the next time you are packing for a trip. As you strategize, think about your suitcase collection and begin to pare it down to the bags you really get the most use out of. I suggest designing your packing system with airplane travel in mind. It's the most challenging because it requires the lightest packing. Then use the same bags for car and train travel so you don't reinvent the wheel each trip. Even though checking your bag curbside at the airport so that you can travel through an airport hands-free is wonderfully liberating, my goal is never to check luggage unless the trip is 2 weeks or longer. It keeps me from having to waste time at baggage claim upon arrival and worrying about whether my bag will even make it. In order to meet this goal, though, I have to have the right sized bag and pack it very efficiently. What size bag is ideal? Airplane regulations vary and are unpredictable, especially in this day and age. Usually, a roller bag, 20 to 22 inches, plus one bag that serves as briefcase and purse are the maximum allowable. Insider's tip: purchase small collapsible bags for use at your destination. A common predicament is needing a large briefcase or tote bag for the journey, but smaller bag at your destination. Invest in the following, which flat pack into your luggage and then can be used at your destination, depending on your particular needs. A nylon or canvas tote, handy for collecting literature as you wander the aisles of a business conference. A compact handbag, waist pack, or crushable nylon backpack, good for casual shopping and excursions when on vacation. A slender leather sleeve, stylish for carting just the necessary papers to business meetings on the road. Estimate the time. Here are some average times required for packing your suitcase once you work out a system. Suitcases. How long will it take? Attack. 1. Sort. About 15 minutes. 2. Purge. About 5 minutes. 3. Assign a home. About 5 minutes. 4. Containerize. Should take about 5 minutes. And equalize for 5. Should take another 5 minutes for a total time of around 35 minutes. Attack. When it comes to traveling, people usually fall into one of two categories: underpackers and overpackers. Which one are you? Do you so hate being weighed down on the road that you self-edit to a fault only to arrive at your destination missing some critical piece of clothing or file? Or do you live in terror of not having everything you need and inevitably pack a steamer truck for a weekend getaway? Maybe you fall somewhere in the middle and you just wish packing was easier. Whether for business or leisure, short or long hauls, plane or car travel, the stress of getting ready for a trip and then dealing with the chaos of re-entry sometimes makes traveling seem like more trouble than it's worth. Keep a few tips in mind before diving in. If you have control over your departure and return dates, consider leaving on a Sunday and returning on a Saturday so you have a full cushion day on either side of your work week to pack and prep, and another to unpack and reacclimate before returning to work. The reduction of stress will be remarkable. Before leaving, photocopy your ID, passport, traveler's checks, and credit cards you'll be taking with you. Give one copy to a friend or family member at home, in case you lose your wallet. If you've created a packing list and identified your zones, you're ready to attack the packing process with my SPACE formula. Sort. Start gathering and packing items 2 or 3 days ahead of your trip to minimize stress and give yourself enough time to make good decisions. Clear one corner of your desk or credenza to assemble paperwork related to the trip, such as project files, critical contact information, meeting agendas, travel brochures, etc. Here on page 99, you can see a graphic. Keeping items rolled saves space in your suitcase, courtesy of Levenger. Invest in a folding luggage rack, the kind you find in hotels, so you can open your suitcase days in advance and begin gathering essentials such as sleepwear, exercise clothes, underwear, and toiletries. Now, begin laying out your clothes options. Pack according to a color theme, in simple colors like beiges, blacks, and whites, so that you can mix and match. The key to smart packing is to pack according to your itinerary, deciding in advance what you are going to wear each day and night. Going on a 3-day conference trip? Decide specifically which suit and shirt you will wear to the workshops on Thursday during the day, what you will wear to dinner on Thursday night, what you will wear to the meeting on Friday, the dance Friday night, etc. Add 1 or 2 extra shirts, which take less space than pants and skirts, for variety or in case of a spill. You should also decide at this point which outfits you will wear in transit to and from your destination. Keep in mind what you will need to look like when you arrive. Think comfort and layers, no matter what the season. Temperature changes as you switch airplanes, transfer to hotels, and travel by foot or car. Shoes that slip on and off, comfortable pants, and wrinkle-free tops are good bets. Bring a mid-weight coat that is crushable and cozy, so it can double as a pillow or blanket. Here on page 100 is a graphic depicting a 2-in-1 suitcase. This 2-in-1 case can carry files, clothes, technical accessories, and your laptop, courtesy of Toomey. 2. Purge. Inevitably, you will have collected more items than will comfortably fit in your suitcase. This happens to the best of us. Here's how to bring everything you need while lightening the load. 1. Use travel-sized containers for toiletries and cosmetics. These are worth every minute spent transferring the contents from large bottles. Label the bottles to remember what's what and keep them pre-stocked in a portable toiletry kit. If you are staying in a nice hotel, you don't even need to bother with your own shampoo and blow dryer, but always bring conditioner. For some odd reason, even nice hotels often only offer shampoo. 2. Choose thin, wrinkle-resistant fabrics. Cashmere, silks, rayons, and merino wools take up half the space of your favorite cable knit sweater, stretching your possibilities. 2 thin sweaters that can be layered for warmth or worn separately is a better and more versatile option than 1 thick sweater. Companies like Magellan's and Travelsmith have plenty of specially engineered, stylish travel wear worth checking out. 3. Limit your shoes. Here's the rub. Pack too few and your feet get tired. Pack too many and you'll be weighted down. As a general rule, I suggest aiming for 3 pairs of shoes per trip. Pack your most malleable and wear the bulkiest pair. Choose versatility over excessive fashion. In other words, avoid packing any outfit that requires a special pair of shoes to be worn for one event only. Planning to exercise? Find crushable running shoes like Nike Presto, or consider swimming instead. 4. Don't overstuff your carry-on. You've done a good job limiting your luggage. Don't lose it when you go get to the carry-on. Think about your time in transit and decide in advance how you will spend it. Will you use the time to read, sleep, catch up on work, listen to music, or watch the in-flight movie? Pick 1 or 2 options and pack your bag accordingly. If you've left enough room in your carry-on for a water bottle, you've done a good job packing it. 5. Pack more tops than pants or suits. Pants, skirts, and suits take up more space and can be worn more than once. Extra tops are a better way to stretch your options without adding too much bulk. Julie's no-brainer toss list. Thick sweaters, that second pair of sweatpants, a 3rd suit for a 2-day business trip, boots just because they look cool, any shoes that can only be worn with 1 outfit in your suitcase, bulky paperwork and projects that have nothing to do with this trip, especially if you'll be too busy to do them anyway. 3. Assign a home. The way you arrange items in your suitcases and carry-ons can make or break your comfort in transit. Place your ticket, passport, and ID in a case or a designated pocket to make them easily accessible every time you go through a security checkpoint. Special passport wallets designed to organize your airline ticket and ID in a see-through slot are worth the investment. If you are going to check your bags, keep certain items with you that you can't risk losing, such as jewelry, makeup, laptop files, medication, a pair of underwear, a toothbrush, in the event your luggage is lost. Inside your suitcase, put thought into the accessibility of items and think, of course, in terms of zones. Layer your heaviest stuff at the bottom to keep more delicate items from being unnecessarily crushed. Try laying shoes in the ridges between the bars at the bottom of a roller bag. Then follow with sleepwear, undergarments, and exercise clothes. On top, place lightly folded outfits you will wear each day. Go ahead and secure your stuff with the straps inside the suitcase. They will keep your clothes from rumpling as you move your bag around. Upon arrival, make yourself instantly at home in your hotel or guest room by assigning homes to everything. Hang up clothes immediately and put folded items into dresser drawers. Unzip and hang your toiletry bag. Place your toothbrush in a glass and your novel on the nightstand. Establish a workstation for meeting materials or travel brochures and plug in your laptop and cell phone. Getting comfortable and establishing a home for everything will make operating from your hotel room much more pleasant. 4. Containerize. Luggage organizers inside your suitcases and carry-ons can make it easier to live out of your suitcase on the road. Fabric mesh packing cubes and see-through packing sacks, such as from Eagle Creek, Magellan's, or Toomey, help you find what you need and make it easy for security to quickly go through your stuff. Shoe bags protect clothes without taking up extra space. To ease packing and unpacking, stock each family member's suitcase with 3 large zippered bags. One labeled underwear, the second labeled socks, the third labeled sleepwear. Include a laundry bag, a large plastic bag will do, in each suitcase to collect dirty clothes while on the road. All toiletries should be stored in leak-proof, travel-sized containers. Keep toiletries in separate bags by category. For example, sink and shower items like shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, and soap. Hair care, brushes, combs, blow dryer, hair accessories, and gel. First aid, medications, ointments, and band-aids. Keep a written inventory of the contents of each kit inside, highlighting items that need to be added at the last minute, such as prescriptions. Restock bags after each trip. Pack a scrapbook, tape, a glue stick, and scissors for vacation trips. Each night, the family can write a description of the day's highlights and paste in the treasures and mementos collected. By the time you come home, your memories of the trip are all containerized. Your scrapbook is complete and ready to be enjoyed. Here on page 103, we have a graphic of mesh storage containers. See-through mesh packing cubes keep you organized and help make luggage inspections quick and painless. Photo courtesy of Magellan's. Folding luggage rack makes packing and unpacking at home as easy as at a hotel. Mesh packing cubes from Eagle Creek, Toomey, and Magellan's allow you to keep similar items together, underwear in one, exercise clothes in another, socks in a third. They make it easy to live out of your suitcase on the road. Just toss in a dresser as is or keep in your suitcase. Mesh sides make it easy for airport security to see what's inside. Nageline plastic bottles. Spill-proof bottles so you can make your own travel-sized containers of your own favorite products. These are from Magellan's. Wallaby toiletry case by Eagle Creek. My favorite toiletries kit. It has plenty of compartments for organizing your things and folds flat in your suitcase. It also unzips and hangs up on the towel bar in your bathroom, so there's no need to ever unpack it. Avoiding common pitfalls. Forgetting the address of your hotel when sightseeing. If you are hopping from hotel to hotel, it can be very easy to forget exactly where you are staying if you wander out for dinner or on a shopping excursion. Don't assume a taxi driver will know where your hotel is by the name. Before you dash out, toss a piece of stationery or a matchbook from the hotel into your bag. Stash it next to your hotel room key. That way, you will have an address and phone number for your hotel with you, and you can give it to a taxi driver or call for directions if you get lost. 5. Equalize. Reduce the stress of re-entry by scheduling time. You may need a day to go through mail, messages, and email that accumulated in your absence. And when you get home, no matter how tired you are, make it a personal rule to completely unpack your suitcase and briefcase and restock your toiletry kit before sitting down to relax or starting to catch up on all the things you missed while you were away. If you don't do it now, you'll probably not get to it for weeks.